All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm Lauren from the Break Zone, joined here by today's grand winner.
What's up?
Of the last chance qualifier, the Dark Crystal Cup at Los Angeles. So I guess I'll ask you a couple questions. How did you prepare for this tournament?
I played a lot of Turbo Ice matchup, preparing to figure out what can beat Turbo Ice. Okay. Because, you know, everyone hates Turbo Ice, and there's a lot of it out there. Mm-hmm. So when we found that Lightning works really well with Earth, it's like, okay, cool, let's build this Lightning Earth. And I've always been a fan of Onionite. And so I, in the round 3 stream, I believe it was, when I was on stream, I won the game with the Onionite Blink effect, and it's just like, that card is so underrated in my mind. I love that. And so I had this original build that was Blink Onionite like 3 times. And then, you know, it was too gimmicky. So we cut that down, me and the San Diego crew, and we cut it down to pretty much just one Onionite, just because I love Onionite so much that, you know, you got to be in there. And so Onionite combos off the Wool. You can give him Brave, and then you can swing in multiple times there. You can also swing in multiple times with the Illua after the Onionite swings the first time, activate it again. So there's some little tricks there, but it's not as, like, dominant in the deck. And then the same thing, I love Flanded. So if anytime I get a Flanded in the deck, I want to put a Flanded in the deck. And a lot of times it ends up getting cut, or it just doesn't work. And it's just like, no, damn it, I'm putting Flanded in the deck. Okay. And so, yeah, so that was the design of the deck. It's like, okay, let's Lightning to beat the Ice, and then Flanded and Onionite, and then, yeah, just good stuff.
Okay. Well, by Lightning, you mean the Lightning element, but also 2-drop Lightning is not a card I'm used to seeing very often, even though it was a promo card, it was beautiful from PS5. It's one of the few times I've actually seen it played.
It's a good card, man. I mean, it's underrated, too. So that's a thing with me. People that know me, I like underrated shit cards. Like, back in... Language, okay, so, I apologize. Yeah. Back in... Opus 4, Opus 5 era, people weren't all as high on Vikings, and I was playing Vikings back then, and so then when Opus 6 came out, I was like, yeah, everyone knew, like, Vikings, this is amazing. Yeah. People were ragging on Layla, and I'm like, no, Layla's amazing, like, Viking alone is already really good, but then it became too meta, too popular, and I'm like, I can't play it anymore. This is, like, everywhere, and I can't play my baby anymore, because it's like, oh, I'm a bandwagon. No, like, I played it back in Opus 4, like...
You try to take pictures of yourself and timestamp.
Yeah, like all the people in San Diego know that I played like the cards that no one plays, and I like trying to, you know, different things. I love the theory craft and deck build.
That's
so,
good. Coming to today, what did you expect to see?
A lot of Ice. I was hoping not to see Daddy Luma decks, because those are problematic. Yeah, I thought I was going to see more Scions too, but there wasn't many Scions, and I was really shocked that the fellow San Diego said they ran into a lot of Yang Ursula today. Like,
oh, wow.
It was crazy. Like, Yang Ursula was all running in the finals too. Yang Ursula was there. Yeah. Which, they're really good, but no one plays them in our area, and I haven't seen them, like, top in deck lists anywhere. Like, Yang Ursula is very underrated, and, yeah, congrats for him making second place with Yang Ursula, but there was a lot of Yang Ursulas out there.
All right. Is there anybody else you'd like to thank for helping you make it all the way here?
I do want to thank all the San Diego people, David Cox specifically for helping test out, and Stan Chin for helping test out the Ice matchup. Those two guys definitely helped me a lot here. And yeah, definitely my lovely wife who put up with me and went to all the Crystal Cups. And yeah, I mean, yeah, so she's the MVP. She allowed me to do this.
That's great. That's definitely great to have the people around you support you to help you make it all the way here. I mean, I heard you've been to a couple Crystal Cups this year. Or at least in the area.
Yeah. So I've been to every Crystal Cup besides the Canada one and the Kansas City one, I want to say.
Oh, goodness.
So, yeah, I've been to Gen Con. I was at Seattle for PAX, and then PAX East, and then the SoCal one. So 4. This is going to be the 5th. Yeah.
Wow. So you, after all this time, you've finally made it all the way through.
You can say what you want. Yeah, I'm the best of the losers over here.
No, I didn't say that.
You can say it. You can say it. Just, I won the last chance tournament.
You actually made it. You grinded it out, and you finally made it all the way through. Just because you didn't make it to the first one doesn't mean that you know.
Yeah,
whoever
that's a
made the
lesson,
first
guys.
one,
Just
like,
don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. Because
do you feel that maybe your skill set or your experience helped you in this event in comparison to the first Crystal Cup you went through?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like the first big tournament that you do is like nerve-wracking. You're just like, yeah, you make a lot of like rookie mistakes. And even though I've played card games and stuff before and all that, like in other tournaments, so like it's a different feeling when you're at like a national qualifier. Just as like it's really good. The people in the crowd are really nice and really friendly. Like I haven't really met too many rude people in the Final Fantasy community, but like it just nerves get to you, and like I'm sweating up a storm. I stink right now like crazy. Like I need to take a shower, and this is like me just sitting playing cards. Exactly, exactly. You don't want to smell these pits, but yeah.
But it's all right. I mean, you know what? A lot of pressure, especially when you're on stream. What? Was it 2 times?
Just 2 times today.
Just 2 times, yeah, but a good 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games. I broke the stream curse, so that was one thing. It's like, okay, let's do well in a tournament. I did that for a few tournaments back, meta potion stuff, and like top 16 in the SoCal. So I was like, okay, I did pretty well. Got my name up there. Deck list was posted, and then it's like, oh, I need to win on stream. I haven't won on stream. It's like the stream curse. So I finally got through the stream curse, and I won my first one. I'm like, okay, feeling good. And then, yeah, it was a tough finals. Like, he crushed me in the first game. So it's like, couldn't draw Shintoto there.
Yeah, I think definitely we could see a shift in your play style from the first game to the second to the third. And I definitely think that helped you edge out against this deck.
Well, the first game, I remember I heard that he was playing Mono Earth, so I had a little bit of intel there, and I was like, okay, Mono Earth, little backup. So I'm like, all right. So Planets are important, Shintoto's important. So it was like first hand I had 2 backups and a Lightning, and I'm like, this is not good. I don't have any of those key cards, so let's mull. And I mulled into a really bad opening. Rigdia, like an Alcid, I think, and then. No, it wasn't an Alcid, because Alcid would have been great.
Yeah, Alcid Rigdia is pretty good.
Yeah, Alcid Rigdia is pretty good. But Rigdia, I think, Illawa, Ramu, and yeah, like nothing else. It was just like, okay, I guess I'm playing turn 1 Ramu or Rigdia. And I'm like,
I saw that. And
then I even made a misplay too, they said. So like, the judge afterwards, after everything, he was like, you could have given your Rigdia haste. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think there was a point where
So I turned 1 Rigdia, to target on...
to deal 4k damage. Then you use Ramu
to finish it off, and then I doled the other guy.
Correct.
But I didn't need to dole them. I could have, given my Rigdia haste, which would then have, he got the dole from the Rigdia.
Because Rigdia's ability is a delayed auto.
Yeah.
Where within that turn, if that forward breaks, you're able to dole another
don't
forward.
Lecture me, I know.
No, I'm just telling the viewers. Not every viewer is as well versed. I mean, if you said you don't watch the stream very often, but there's definitely times when if you read through the comments, it's like, okay, what just happened? What's this? What's that? And we actually take a good amount of time to go and try to flip through as many cards as possible for everybody to understand. Because while it's easy for us to get caught up in watching the game and seeing like, oh, okay, I get it. He tightened and killed that and moved on, and next attack phase moved on to attack with the other forward. To some of the newer players, like, what did he just do? All of a sudden, there's 2 cards on the side, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're trying to bring up every card.
Yeah, I really like how you do that, but it's also just go to the fact that like even like the top level players will make mistakes.
Correct.
Like, so don't feel bad on yourself if you're playing and you make a mistake, or like don't beat yourself up. Just like use it as a learning experience and move forward with it. So like, yeah, everyone's really friendly too. So like, come out, play Final Fantasy TCG, support your local game store.
Yeah, there's definitely things that you learn through experience. You know, sometimes you get the jitters. Sometimes mistakes will happen.
Yeah, you're always going to get the jitters. I'm sure even you, when you started, streaming, live streaming, you were probably like, because I know I was. I do this a little bit too. Yeah,
and things happen, and it's your ability with your experience to kind of shake it off. You know, let's say you make a mistake and you notice it after the fact. Like, if it didn't lose you the game, and you're still in the game, just keep trying your best, try to work it out, and sometimes you can still win it. I mean, it's not about who played perfectly; it's who just got through in the end, right?
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, too, you're generally playing for fun and enjoyment, and so that's one of the things. Is like people are asking about the deck, and there's a lot of cards that I just love in the deck. Flanded I love, Onion Knight I love, Zeromus I love. Like those are cards that I personally love. So like I have fun playing the deck. So find cards that you like, and the cards are really well balanced for the most part. So then you can build the deck about anything and just play it, build it as best as you can, and just enjoy the game, have fun.
All right. Well, just letting everybody know, hopefully you'll be able to get a lot of rest tonight because there's a possibility you have 2 more days of this.
Yeah, 2 more days. We're going to Worlds, guys.
You have at least 1 more day, and if you keep up your performance just like today, you definitely will have to.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I need to hit Zimruses on the experts when it matters.
On like the 3rd or 4th.
Like the 3rd or 4th one, yeah.
Not the 1st or 2nd.
That's not the 1st or 2nd. No. Say in one of these variations, I had the 1-drop. What's the lightning guy? The Doles?
The lightning. Keith Sith.
Yeah, I had Kate Sith in some of the variations, and it hit Zimras every once in a while. I'd be like, oh, Kate Sith.
Yeah, so that actually works out a little bit.
Yeah.
But, that means also you have to play Kate Sith.
Yeah, exactly.
So it really depends. So that's pretty good. Hopefully you'll be able to get some rest. Get ready for tomorrow. You're going to be facing some tough competition. While
I know.
Today's competition was definitely no cakewalk, tomorrow is some of the players that were able to pull out performances out of themselves at the same level at other Crystal Cups. So it's going to be tough. You have to face your equals tomorrow. Not to say that today's were...
I do. And I don't get the 3 buys like all the other people.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You're going to have to run into...
I'm going to have to grind it out.
Yeah, like, we're not even talking about just the ones with 3-round buys, but even the other ones
that I know,
just were top 4.
Well, I mean, they won locals, you know?
Yeah, and so that means that...
It's like 10 people, 15 people.
But when you play with your locals, you might be more familiar, more at ease, and more used to them.
I'm just messing with you guys. They all earned it, guys. They all earned their national spots, so it's hard work to get there.
There's definitely some players that haven't shown themselves as much lately, but have been brewing and practicing non-stop for the past few weeks or few months since they earned that qualification. So I hope you're ready for that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Don't scare me. I'm not ready for that. Oh, my God, I got to leave.
No, you're still good. So, all right. And that was Jason. So, well, I guess he's done for the day, and we will catch you guys tomorrow.